That would be NASA. We don't know what he's talking about. Fact of the matter is, NASA used to report to us, let us know what the fuck they was doing. And for 40 years, they spent $500 million a year sending space shuttles up, bringing them back down. And they used to let us see them when they took off. And then when they landed, we'd be right there and we'd say, show us what you got. Then they started doing sneaky shit. Taking off the space shuttles at 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning and shit. Landing them in the middle of the night, and if ain't nobody looking, they just walk off. Just shh. And now on CNN, they say they just discovered 16 new super Earths. 16 new super Earths. Now let me speak for all niggas when I say what the fuck. Here's a goddamn super Earth. We thought this motherfucker was super the whole goddamn time. Look at niggas, I don't believe none of this shit. It's true, niggas. They had it on CNN the same goddamn day I was on CNN. How the fuck could I have missed that? They put the shit right up under me, blew a nigga's whole high. Just 16 new supers. They planning on leaving us, people. Please remember where you heard it first, right at the cusp of 2012. They are planning on leaving our motherfucking ass right here. They got space shuttles lined up with GPS navigation on star. Because remember when I told you the 99% them was niggas? And we're the original niggas. Rich people is tired of going on vacation, seeing niggas. Rich people make $100 million. Can't escape niggas. Make $100 million, go to Africa for a safari, and all they want to see is some animals. Niggas everywhere. It was a nigga that led us to the giraffe. Ain't that a bitch? Look on your map when you get home. Look at everywhere that niggas are. Sure, they broke. Sure, they hungry. Every last one of them niggas live right up under a palm tree on a sandy beach. Go ahead. Try to take your dumb ass to Jamaica and not see niggas. Go on. The whole Bahamas. Go on over there. Turks and Caicos. See how many niggas you see. Go on to Haiti. Niggas everywhere. Just niggas thrown on the street. Just stomachs growling, perfectly tanned. Deal with the shit we gotta deal with. Make sure you have as much fucking fun as you can. I get in trouble because I be trying to have too much fun, and I be telling black people you need to get you some white friends, but you have to be careful with your white friends. Your white friends will get you fucked up accidentally sometimes. Like, everybody know I like weed. Everybody know I think it's fantastic. Well, my white friends fucked me up on the shit because they was like, we got something that's really fantastic. And I was like, well, weed is already really fantastic. I don't know how you go out fantastic. And sometimes niggas, you should know when to shut the fuck up, because I be saying shit like, I wonder how high I could actually get. And if you say that around some niggas, we all just laugh and move on. Just, nigga, you crazy. But your white friends take that shit seriously, and they got answers for your questions and shit, and you might want to be careful and shit, because my white friends introduced me to something called the vaporizer. And as a public service announcement, niggas, this is This is the real deal right here. This is, a lot of shit is bullshit. This is not one of them, nigga. This is Star Trek The Next Generation right here. This is a new frontier. I was not fucking ready. It come in a black box and shit, and you put the weed in there, and then they plugged it in the wall. Now, soon as I saw them plug it into the wall, I realized I had already crossed my motherfucking boundary. I'm standing there with a lighter in my motherfucking hand like, this motherfucker is no bullshit. It got real knobs on it. You don't put it on warm. It's like an oven. You put it on a real temperature, like 375, like Jiffy corn muffin mix numbers. And it ain't got no fire and no smoke, which really fuck with me because if you smoke weed, the smoke is your way of knowing when not to go too far. You can't really go too far because when you've achieved maximum highness, your lungs will let you know. That's when you can't catch the cough. When you... But this don't have no smoke. It's just all vapor. And you have to be careful because you don't know how many vapors you can safely take. You just don't know. I was 4 or 5 bags in before I realized, nigga, you have made a terrible mistake. This shit, you might not want to find out how high you can actually get. Just take it from me. You might really embarrass yourself to yourself if you ain't careful. You don't want to be a grown motherfucking man in your own car in the driveway with a wife beater on and some jogging pants, crying with a lap full of bills, crying the Lil Wayne songs and shit, because he sound like he's 6 when he rapping. You just in the car, just, if I don't do nothing, I'm a ball. I count all day like a couple. Good, give you money, just a bag, boy. Look in the left mirror. I ain't never read from a nigga. Damn, so hey, just saying, you might not want to get to that motherfucking extreme. That shit got so high, it took me all the way low, and then took me all the way high. And you're not supposed to be so high that you go in your house and start fucking with your kids' Wii game. You are not supposed to do it, because Wii and weed do not go together. They seem like they should go together, but they don't, because the Wii wants you to be active, and weed wants you to sit your motherfucking ass down, and you should not be fucking with that. You are not supposed to, as a grown man, get so high that you done went in the house, found your kids' Wii, playing the tennis game, and done fucked up your whole goddamn house, losing by 1,000 goddamn points, trying to play tennis in your living room and shit. Move the couch! Kids come back home. What happened, Daddy? It looked like a tornado came through here. Lil Wayne was in here crying and shit. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm sorry. You just gonna have to fucking do your fucking best and try as hard as you can, because sometimes shit just does not work out the way you motherfucking plan. That's just a part of life. Sometimes shit do not work out the fucking way you plan. I'm gonna give you a prime example. I waited my whole fucking life trying to get a motorcycle. My whole fucking life, all I wanted was a motorcycle. And first, I couldn't afford the motorcycle. Then when I could afford the motorcycle, then I had kids. And you can't just get a motorcycle as your primary means of transportation if you got kids. You don't know what to tell them in the driveway. You just, I ain't got no room. And I finally was able to fucking get the motorcycle. I was happy like a kid at motherfucking Christmas. You don't understand. I have never been this goddamn happy. I had the motherfucking motorcycle, and it was small and black and fast, just like me. And I had got the black Harley Davidson boots and the leather one-piece that zip up here and got the knee pads and shit already in it. I look like a black toddler superhero, like you should call me to solve small crimes and shit. But I felt good than a motherfucker, because I'm not that big in regular life, but on a motorcycle, nigga, I'm the perfect size. If you look in the rear view, you don't even see me coming, nigga. It just look like a bike is coming by itself, nigga. And I was so motherfucking proud to have that motherfucker, and I thought everybody was gonna be excited for me because I was happy. And everybody talked shit. Everybody who saw me standing by the goddamn bike talk shit about, nigga, what the fuck is you doing with a bike? Nigga, you gonna kill yourself. And then my bodyguard who ride a Harley every goddamn day, I'm thinking this nigga gonna have my back. This the first nigga talking shit, talking about, nigga, if you ride, nigga, you gonna fall. Nigga, what? Nigga, if you ride, nigga, you gonna fall. Nigga, why are you saying that like that's in the Bible or something? That's not a scripture, nigga. You can't just be quoting that to people. Nigga, if you ride, nigga, you gon' fall. So he done said this shit so much, it done spooked me. So I had to take the bike off to myself for a couple days and try to practice and shit, because I'm not built like regular motherfuckers. Like most motorcycle niggas, if you see them at the light, they holding they whole bike up just on they tippy toes and shit. I'm not built like that. I got to ease way up on the handlebars, put my legs out firmly and shit. Or else I'd be done lost control of the bike and rolled into the intersection or some shit. So I had to go off to my motherfucking self and try to get my shit in fucking order. So I done worked on it for like 3 or 4 days, and finally I feel comfortable enough to debut and showcase me and my motherfucking fast-ass black motherfucking bike. So we are in Tampa, and it's the perfect situation. It's a curvy road that go like this, and then it break into a straight shot for a mile. Now, I'm not gonna fuck with the curvy part, but I am in the cusp of the curve and the straightaway, and all I'm waiting for is the bus to come, because it's got glass windows, and I want them to come around and then catch me in all my motherfucking glory down the goddamn street. And I'm not telling my bodyguard, because I want him to be the first motherfucker with the dusty mouth for talking shit about me in the first goddamn place. So this is how it was in my head. Now you know what I was thinking in my head. Now, it had been raining for a couple days before this day. Don't worry, that don't have nothing to do with the story. I'm just trying to make sure you know the details. But since it had been raining, I decided I'm gonna be extra careful. So I moved my bike to the middle of the street, right on the yellow line. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's a straight shot, and I want to make sure if somebody comes from this way or that way, I can fucking maneuver. Now, you can probably hear some niggas grumbling and laughing in the back. Them is real motorcycle riders who is telling their friends, you should never, ever be on the yellow line because that's the slipperiest place on the goddamn street. But none of them smart-ass niggas was there at the goddamn time, so I'm just going to tell the story like the fuck it happened. So, here I am on the yellow line. The bus is coming through the curves. Now, you know when you get excited how everything slow down and go into slow motion and shit? That's where the fuck I was. I saw the bus. I went into slow motion. And I hit that motherfucker one time. Now, let me pause the story right here. Just to say, sometimes shit does not work out the way you goddamn planned it. 1 second, I'm waiting on my moment of glory. Shoo! I hit it one time. Yeep! I don't know what happened the next second. But the second after that, I am in the middle of the goddamn street with my bike on top of me. Now, not only am I in the middle of the goddamn street, trapped under my own goddamn bike, the bus has now pulled up right the fuck here. So now everybody in my staff is looking at me trapped under my own goddamn bike. And my bodyguard, who could have easily picked this motherfucker up off of me, is too busy getting his 7 goddamn chuckles under his goddamn helmet and shit. And not only am I caught under my own fucking bike, my left hand is caught up under the handlebars, so not only am I trapped under my own bike in the middle of the street, I am slowly spinning for no goddamn reason at all. Just I get up, all this side is all crispity, crackly, crunchity, cold. I can't even get no motherfucking sympathy from no goddamn body, cause it ain't like I got in a motorcycle accident. All the fuck that happened is my bike drugged me 5 feet up the goddamn highway and then slowly spun me rotisserie style in front of my goddamn friends. I had to do what any real motherfucker would do in that situation. I got back on that motherfucker and made them follow me for 500 miles while I did 2.5 miles an hour crying, nigga. Y'all been on that. I've been Katt Williams. Thank you so much, DC. I appreciate it. The world is crazy. Trump finally decided to reach out to black people. He decided to do it with a motherfucking shoe. Cause he heard niggas love sneakers. You don't get the fuck out of here! Those are $400. Only a white man would make something for niggas that no black people can match. Who got a red, white, blue, and gold outfit they been waiting to rock? Take that picture down. We not trying to sell those. I don't want to talk about the man's shoes. I tried Joe Biden's shoes, but I didn't like them. I put on one shoe, and both my feet fell asleep. God damn it, Joe! The air tingles. The world is so crazy. Donald Trump is not even the craziest person in politics. I know earlier I said, this is the greatest time to be alive ever. But not for everybody. For some people, it's the worst time to be alive that ever existed. If you are racist in 2024, understand you are one of the stupidest motherfuckers that ever lived. Yeah. It mean even the caveman is like, ooga booga stupid. If you a racist in 2024, it mean you believe some stupid shit. It don't matter who the fuck you don't like. It all sounds ridiculous. What you mean you don't like black people? What? Bitch, Google us. We are magnificent, bitch. All across the universe. And we're delicious. All the cannibals swear by nigger meat. Fuck you mean you don't like black people? Impossible. It mean you gotta believe some stupid shit. It mean you gotta believe that God cursed black people with this skin. What? You mean the best skin in the skin business, bitch? How could that be a curse? Nobody in Africa got a dermatologist or a skin regimen. It's just sunshine and dirt. Skin flawless. Fuck you mean you don't like black people? The fuck? Our women are some of the most voluptuous. Our men are some of the most well-endowed. I'm not speaking for all niggas, just me. That's why I thought I was gonna be 6'1" or 6'2". This is too much penis for 5'5". But the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Just saying, it's a crazy time. You can't afford not to like black people. You don't like black people enough, you could become one yourself. I'm not the only black man with a bunch of mug shots. Show another one. What you see, two niggas. take that down. He looks angry. The world is crazy. This nigga been out there doing his goddamn job. I tell you one thing, I do seem to remember that for 8 years, we couldn't find the same one goddamn terrorist we was looking for. I said one goddamn terrorist that we was looking for. I said one goddamn terrorist that we was looking for. And my goddamn president done killed every goddamn terrorist that ever goddamn lived. You can say what you want. Yes, indeed. I'm not saying if you put a nigga in the White House, he won't fuck up the credit of the country. But if you want some terrorists, you get yourself a nigga. Barack Obama didn't have to send in the Army and the Navy and the Coast Guard. Barack Obama sent 3 motherfuckers in. Killed every terrorist. Just 1 to shoot him and 2 to pose. Just... Bap, bap. The land of the free. We don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit. I thought President Bush said that Osama bin Laden was the axis of evil. I thought he said he was Beelzebub himself. For my Spanish friends, Satan el Diablo. Not my motherfucking president. My president found that motherfucker in an unfurnished 1-bedroom apartment with 2 goddamn mattresses, no backboard, 1 bitch, no phone, no gun, 3 laptops, and a smartphone. It's some drug dealers in here tonight. Got that in an Escalade. No, you don't want to fuck with America, baby. All the terrorists gone. Where the fuck is Saddam Hussein? Oh, he was a dictator for 40 years. And they pulled that motherfucker out of an 8-foot hole with a Twinkie, a ding-dong, and a King James version of the copy of the Bible. That nigga came out the hole looking like me with no perm and a mugshot. Ladies, if you don't like the way you look, for $22,000, you can change this. You can go to the Dominican Republic and come back and nobody in your family will recognize you, bitch. You just gotta understand it's science and it's God. Just don't ignore God. Don't overdo it. God know what's best for you. You don't know your spine is built to take 90 pounds, ladies. Some of your spines say 90 pounds at the bottom. God wrote right there, 90 pounds. You done went to the Dominican Republic and got 72 pounds of titties, 68 pounds of ass. To put it on that same stock frame. When you turn 55, bitch, you are gonna fold up like a fan at the nursing home. But you can be a superhero, though. Fellas, they got a trap out there for us, too. Sometimes Satan sounds just like the Lord. If you 5 foot, Satan set a trap out there. They got a surgery, 5-foot men, they got a surgery. Only take 1 night. It give you 6 inches of height overnight. Look at the short niggas. What? That's right. Walking that bitch 5'5", come out 6'1". I was tempted. You know how much motherfucking money I got, bitch? I could be 7'3" right now. I'm talking to you niggas like it's regular. I'm on my 4th procedure. But you gotta trust God. Can't trust them science for everything.
Yeah, as a fella, you gonna look good. Leaning on your car for 6 feet for the first time. But eventually, some nigga's gonna ask you to do some nigga shit. And you are not gonna be able to do that shit with your scientific legs. Soon as one nigga wanna play basketball and hit you with the... Your whole body gonna break down, nigga.
Nigga, you know these my new legs. I got these this weekend. You niggas know I ain't took these to the gym or nothing, nigga. Got 2 calves on each leg.
But nobody can beat what God make.
You can't believe shit. I ain't saying you can't trust nobody. I'm just saying, can't nobody be trusted. These motherfuckers have already told us the NSA can hear every conversation we make and see every text that we send. So you explain to me how the fuck a whole airplane could go missing in this bitch with 271 motherfuckers on it. And everybody trying to act like ain't shit happening. Aren't we in the same country where 2 airplanes ran into our goddamn buildings and we don't know where they are, right? We can all see the shit. The police is on some different shit. I know you've noticed it here. I want you to know it's like that everywhere. The police is on some different shit. Now, I know it's some cops in here. We do not mean y'all. Y'all are doing a great job. We appreciate it. Just doing your job, keeping us safe out there, and thank you so much. It's the ones outside we talking about. They own some different shit. The police used to be serve and protect. Used to be you are presumed innocent until you are proven guilty. Police is on some different shit. They done figured out they can kill your ass today and come up with a story for the news tomorrow. They done figured that shit out. And they done got so good, they can show us the truth, and we can see the truth with our own eyes, and then they can lie to us at the same time and confuse us about the truth we just saw with our own eyes. Okay, the first time we all saw it was at the Boston Marathon bombing. Everybody was looking for the fake-ass, bullshit-ass terrorist. He had a 4-day head start. He could have been anywhere. But we knew he was in the boat because they told us he was in the boat. From a helicopter, that's him in the boat right there. That's him in the boat. Drew a picture around him, that's him laying down at the bottom of the boat. Then they said, the police are here. We gonna back up. Let the police go in and begin negotiations. And all we heard was, brat, brat-tat-tat, brat-tat-tat, brat-tat-tat. Then they cut to commercial. By the time they came back, that motherfucker had 20 holes in his chest, a tunnel in his throat. The next day they say, he was in a gunfight. But he didn't have a gun. As a nigga, that is not a gunfight. That's a drive-by right there. That's execution you got caught in. Second time we saw it was in LA when they was looking for the ex-black cop, Christopher Dorner. That was some scary shit. They wanted that nigga bad. Let me just tell you, I was in LA at the time, and let me just say, you do not want to be a nigga when they are looking for niggas. That was some scary shit. I didn't realize how much of my time I spent being black till I had to try to drive white for 2 days. I'm all up on the steering wheel. Them motherfuckers want that nigga bad. They shot up 2 Hispanic women in a pickup truck delivering newspapers at 4:30 in the morning looking for a nigga. Wait a minute. That is too early and too late for niggas. We not finna be nowhere at 4:30 in the morning, not even if we supposed to be. But we knew he was in the cabin because they told us he was in the cabin. He's in the cabin. The police have him completely surrounded. There's nowhere for him to go. We're going back up, let the police go in, and begin negotiations. And all we saw was, get that motherfucker! Then they said, it looks like he committed suicide. They just barbecued this nigga on national TV. I know the police is on some different shit.
I'm just saying, figure out what you can trust. Because it used to be, it was people out there that we trusted. Their job made us trust them. That they would do the right thing by us. That shit is gone. Been gone. Fuck you mean. They want you to do shit that don't make no sense. That's why I won't even talk about politics no more. Ain't shit to talk about. The fuck I'm supposed to do if both sides is the dumb side? I don't even want to play no more. The fuck is this shit? But that's America. We just don't want what we had last. Ten years ago, some of you ladies was with a full-fledged gangbanger. And look at you 10 years later in here with that bank teller. You look like you work at the bank. That's how our country do. We don't give a fuck. Just don't give us the last shit. We traded in a crazy, deranged, erratic motherfucker. We traded him in for a weekend at Bernie's. Too much going on. You can't believe nothing that people say. This is some crazy shit. You motherfuckers is vicious. You don't give a fuck about nobody. Motherfucker, I'm so sick of motherfuckers talking shit about Joe Biden. Joe need to get his shit together. You need to wake up, Joe. Go Brandon, Joe. The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you? Joe Biden is 96 motherfucking years old, bitch. You gave Paw the job, bitch. You gave great-granddaddy the job, bitch. Now you want Big Daddy to get his shit together. Joe Biden is doing the best he motherfucking can. That man is 97 years old. People talking shit about Joe Biden. I don't like the way he left Afghanistan. Bitch, how the fuck do you think a 98-year-old man leave a fight? Quickly and quietly, bitch. Joe Biden left Afghanistan like this. Joe is doing the best he fucking can. Give him a fucking break. Joe is 99 goddamn years. If you lucky enough to have a great granddaddy, call him up right now on the phone and ask him, is he ready to do 12 press conferences tomorrow, bitch? No, he is not. Joe be doing the best he can. He show up at all the press conferences. You can ask Joe anything, but he only gonna answer half. But what the question is, He is not gonna let you know when he get off at the nearest exit. They said, Joe, America just dealt with a terrible hurricane season. You have some words of encouragement for the American people about hurricanes? Joe said, thank you so much for asking. First of all, our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families dealing with hurricanes throughout the entire United States. What a lot of Americans have been doing to fight the hurricanes is getting vaccinated.
What is that?
There's too much shit going on. Too much shit going on. And they doing their best with Joe. Every morning they tell Joe, Joe, today, don't say shit today, Joe. No, I want to tell the American people. I love it. And that's how you can tell the vice president is a real black woman. You don't see her nowhere. She ain't at the mall, at the club, nothing. She in her room at the White House. Too much shit going on. Over the pandemic, I was able to explore pussies I had never even tried before. Different flavors and varieties. All delicious. I learned some shit. I learned I don't even have no preference. I just got two that I prefer over the rest. But any gina is a good gina. Fellas, think about the worst piece of pussy you ever come across. That vagina was worth 4 penises. Treasure your vaginas. They're collectibles. It's true. My favorite type of all of them is the creamer. Ladies, don't do that. Look at the creamers. Ain't nothing like a creamer. Woo! Ladies, science has just found out that scientifically, for every 1 drop of cream your vagina produces, that is worth 32 extra strokes. From your man at any time. As a man, we can be just ready to quit. We just in the middle of the dismount. All right? That's about it. If you see 1 little piece of cream, it's a whole new game. Now motherfuckers won't be magicians now. There's the cream. Where's the cream? There's the cream. Where's the cream? There's the cream. You a cream on the nigga, there. Cream on the nigga. Any cream. Ladies, when science finds out what food makes vagina creamy, that shit ain't gonna stay on the shit. It's gonna be gone. Look at the women with the dry coochie trying to look at me like they know what I'm talking about. Cream seems unsanitary. Whew. Ain't nothing fucking with that creamy now. Only thing better than the creamy is the squirter. Ladies, don't do that shit. No. Statistically, 65% of all men have heard of a squirter, but they ain't never been squirted upon. So when you ladies made that noise, it was men of all races doing it. Because if you come to Vegas to get a squirter, nigga, that's like winning a jackpot. Nothing is better than a squirter. Now, understand, as men, we never understood the squirt anyway. We always wondered why she wouldn't let us know beforehand that she planned on squirting. Fellas, scientifically, I found out women don't even know when they finna squirt. So now it makes sense that they always look surprised when we look surprised. We always look like, hey, and they looking like, I cannot believe this. Well, I didn't think I was this comfortable, but clearly you're doing something right. Ladies, if you could turn your head like an owl and look at your man back there being squirted on, you would find out that this is the greatest thing that can happen with a man and his penis. This is the standing ovation of the vagina world. If you could just turn around and see your man, he is back there looking like a 7-year-old in a sprinkler system. He is happier than he has ever been back there. Gotta love a squirter. Gotta love it. But now, everything God make, you can't overdo it. God made sugar. If you eat too much sugar, you'll die. God made salt. You can love salt all you want to. If you eat too much, you'll die. God put something in all the shit. Even with squirt. If you had to go on a 100-city tour and experiment, and you happen to run across 300 squirters, hypothetically, you find out something very interesting. You find out for every drop of squirt, there is a small, teeny, itty-bitty, teeny-weeny percentage of pee in all squirt. Not a lot of pee. 11%. Not a lot of pee. Not a lot of pee. Just enough pee for you to smell it one time in the morning and then never smell it again. True. All women are great women. You gotta be specific when you talk to your Uber driver. You can't say nothing like, I'm by the bridge. There's 1,700 bridges in this bitch. You mean the black bridge, the yellow bridge, the blue bridge that's part transformer that go up and down? They don't tell you that till you're high on the balcony. What the fuck? I think I saw the bridge move. Beautiful shit. Come to Jacksonville, the military's in the house. Where the military at? Make some noise for the military. Yeah. If you in the right parts of Jacksonville, you can feel safe. But they need to tell people that ain't from here that it might be military helicopters flying past your balcony, or it'll fuck up your whole blunt experience. I'm not speaking from knowledge. I'm just saying if you was to be standing out there with a blunt, see two military helicopters, that's the first time you swallow your whole blunt lit and all. You, They
that was a real military. Where the fuck is we at?
You come to Jacksonville, you gonna see shit you don't see nowhere else. Generally, you can just go somewhere and look on the map and pick places out. You need a tour guide in Jacksonville from Jacksonville to tell you where you can and cannot go. You don't just want to be driving around, looking around. You'll see some shit that'll scare the shit out of you as a nigga. You Confederate Park. What? What the fuck am I doing by Confederate Park? Most cities got one hood. See how the audience laughed at that? Most motherfucking cities got one hood. The whole map is free. They tell you don't go here. Not in Jacksonville. They got spots all around the map you should look out for. All the hoods sound like dangerous sitcoms. Tonight on another episode of Washington Heights. Something going down on Washington Heights. I'm pretty sure of that. If I know any of the hoods in America, I know. Stay tuned for another edition of Cleveland Arms. It's got arms in the title. I know that's dangerous, huh? Eureka Gardens. Eureka means surprise. Maybe you shouldn't be here. You looking for gardens. Jacksonville do it big. It ain't just hoods. They got certain streets. If you even type it in your phone will not let you make it there. If you type in Moncrief, your phone say relocating. What? Just beautiful shit. Shit you only gonna have in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is the biggest motherfucking city out there. Every 10 blocks is another motherfucking neighborhood. If you're comfortable, don't be comfortable too. I have to come back and tell my people they finna fuck us. When you go home into your 2012, understand they already have concentration camps in the United States of motherfucking America that they've been building for 4 years now. And the question is, who in the fuck is you finna put in there? We already got a prison, and that motherfucker is so packed. Because at the end of the day, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, white people. Conrad Murray got 4 years and ain't gonna do but 2 of them. And motherfuckers looking at it like he got what he deserves. How the fuck do you figure he got what the fuck he deserves? You can murder a billionaire and get 2.5 years in probation? These niggas had me on 6 years of probation for a blunt I hadn't lit yet. Understand, the bullshit is hitting the fan, goddammit. They gave Conrad Murray's motherfucking ass less than 4 goddamn years. Understand, white people, there once was a man named Plexico Burris. Now, this nigga shot himself in the goddamn leg. Understand that. This nigga assaulted himself. He didn't snitch on himself. Didn't turn himself in, file charges against himself. 3 whole years penitentiary. Shooting yourself. And I know some of y'all looking at me like, it's very important. Minorities,
Your life is hard. Sometimes you need to be able to just go home, laugh about some shit for 22 minutes, and then get back to your shit. The best part is it's free. You just gotta do this shit. All right. Start off, minorities, by if you feeling fucked up, find you a white show to watch with no niggas on it at all. I wouldn't tell you this shit if it didn't work. Two of my motherfucking favorite motherfucking shows I'm embarrassed to tell motherfuckers about. I watch every episode, but I don't be out in the open. I shut my curtains and hide and shit like 12 years a slave and don't want no other niggas to see me. But I watch every episode. My favorite show for 2 years in a motherfucking row is still motherfucking Swamp People. That is my shit. Oh my God. If you have not seen this shit, you have not lived yet. This is some beautiful shit. I think I just like seeing my rednecks in their natural environment, not killing minorities. I think that's what it is. I love this shit. I watch every episode, but I don't know why, because every episode is exactly like the last goddamn episode. They don't change shit. Every episode start with a man in a boat going nowhere fast as shit. He just and he's saying some shit you can't fucking understand. And then you accidentally understand some of the shit and it scares the shit out of you. He just, we gotta go out there and get him, boy. We gotta go out there and get him, boy. We don't go out there and get him, he ain't gonna get himself. No, I guess he ain't gonna get himself. I guess that makes perfectly good sense. And these white men get out there in that swamp and they are catching 700, 800-pound alligators. And that's not the part, minorities. They are catching these alligators with their hands. That's right, look at the niggas, don't even believe me. With their real hands. Not a weapon, not a stick, none of that. See, they real hands in the water to get the alligator. Black people is at the house like, don't stick your hand in there. There's an alligator in that son of a bitch. But when you see that white man reach up out that motherfucking boat, grab that motherfucking alligator line, the whole show, just shoot him, Billy Bob, shoot him, shoot him, 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 shoot him, Billy Bob, shoot him, shoot. Then the whole show just flips. Now they showing it from underwater, and it's muddy and bubbling and shit, like the alligator has a camera on his head. And he's in the show too, and then they cut to commercial. Every time I say, I will not be here when you get back. Just saying, we all need to be able to laugh.
They told all of us in here, there's a chicken wing shortage. Look at people of all races and religions, genders and creeds, all agreeing. They damn sure did say that. They told all of us, it's a chicken wing shortage. And no matter how much we all love chicken, we didn't riot in the streets. We didn't burn burger places down. We just believed them. But liars always leave a clue. They think they smarter than them is. They said to all of us, there is a chicken wing shortage. Did you notice they did not say it was a shortage of chickens. Said it was a chicken wing shortage. But they did not say it was a shortage of chickens. Now, I know some of y'all don't grow up on the farm. Maybe you don't see a chicken every day. But try to envision in your mind what a chicken looks like. Because if a liar can get you to believe some shit, they don't stop there. They double down. Just so you knew they was lying, they said some shit next that don't even make mathematical sense. They said there's a chicken wing shortage, but we got plenty thighs. You get plenty thighs from, bitch. Look, I'm not a farmer or a scientist, but I will tell you this. All chicken wings come from a chicken. They get 2 wings, 2 thighs. Don't start talking about you got a whole bunch of thighs. Where the fuck you getting these spider-leg chickens from? See, the problem is, some of y'all believe in God, some of y'all believe in science. I believe in both. Science might have done some things, and God did some things. Science might have made a lot of shit, but God made the chicken. You ain't gonna tell me God made the chicken. He did that for the world. That's how you know it's from God. What group of people don't fuck with chicken? Look at the vegans. It's just us. God made the chicken. That bitch ain't safe nowhere. Every time a chicken's foot hit the ground, somebody wanna put that bitch in grease. In China, in France, in Europe, in Mississippi. How you know God made it? Because that bird is the most delicious bird in the whole world. And that motherfucker can't fly. Because God loves you. If chickens could fly, half the motherfuckers in here be dead right now. If you had to catch your own 2-piece, you'll die. You just in the backyard. That was a spicy combo, too. I can't keep missing these opportunities. Anyway,